So, to summarize, the quality of the stay is questionable at best. My teammates are a bunch of useless younglings, and the manager dares to talk back, like she isn't working thanks to the taxes I pay. To top it all off, we lost on the first day, and all because someone was too busy planting trees to secure us the win. That's twerp. This is why I can't stand hippies. I might not get along with everyone, but I can beat anyone. As long as no one gets in my way, I'll do anything in my power to get to the end. If you dare trying to stop me, you better have a good life insurance.
I talked to Leek and Rosa Maria. They feel bad, but Oliver lost us a challenge, so they're going to vote for him. They told me that I can vote with them if I want, that we can rely on each other in this competition. Both of them are so nice, even with an ogre. I wanted to vote with them, but then James came to talk to me and maybe I'm fooling myself. I shouldn't get my hopes up. Who would want to be friends with someone like me?
Orange Team, you had the afternoon to decide who to eliminate. Everyone has already voted in private and wrote the name of whoever you wanted to eliminate. Finally, you deposit it in this ballot box. The person with the most votes will go home. Let's find out right now.
This will be interesting.
First vote, Oliver. Second vote, Oliver. Third vote, Carol. Fourth vote, Carol. That's 2 votes Carol, 2 votes Oliver. Carol. Oliver. That's 3 votes Carol, 3 votes Oliver, 1 vote left. First person voted out of Disventure Camp, Carol. It's time for you to go.
What? You spoiled brats! You think you did something voting me out? I was here to win it for the team. You lost the most determined one here. And you! I'll remember this one. After that pathetic performance, it should have been you! I won't forget this.
You okay, Oliver? That was a close one, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was already seeing myself living under a bridge.
Well, you can thank me for that.
Huh?
I may have convinced one of the girls that it's worth keeping you here, and that you're going to perform better next time. Carol was going to bring us down anyway.
You did this? Oh my gosh. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. I owe you big time. If there's anything I can do to repay you, don't hesitate to tell me. My adventure. No, my disventure is not over yet. Dad, if you're hearing this, thank you for pushing me to do this. Mom, if you're hearing this, pay Auntie the $50 because I know you were betting on me and being first boot. Joke's on you! James is my hero. I can't believe he would even go out of his way to save me. He's such an upstanding, selfless guy. I'm so happy I found an ally and a friend in this show.
I spent the whole day looking for a way to gain more followers, and all I got was a Karen lamenting that camping is like camping should be, and the punk that refused to record me while I was driving. Needless to say, I was in a bad mood, so I decided to get into action sooner than I would have liked. Whatever. Overall, I got rid of a nuisance, and I gained a few pawns. I don't like chess, but I'm pretty sure this is checkmate.
Ugh, fuck me. I can feel my face shrinking. It's so dry. If that wasn't enough, my teammates are insufferable. First, the junkie goes to chat with the ogre, then the punk flirts with the emo. Can this day get any fucking worse? Are they colorblind and can't see that they're both enemies? I am tired of tiredness. I'm tired of bullshit, and I'm tired of queer shit. I can't stand gays. Wait, edit that.
You know how New Year's resolutions are shitty promises that no one actually keeps? 'Cause my life, as of late, kinda feels that way. Calling Sean after leaving the 5th message unread, not giving up to the temptation of getting a tattoo, taking a break from seeing so many guys in a row, that kind of thing. As a result, I haven't heard from my useless brother in over a year. I got a flaming tattoo on my chest, and let's just say it's uncommon for me to spend the weekend alone. After getting casted, I decided to take this chance to relax. Being friendly, being amicable without getting carried away by anything or anyone. As I said, New Year's resolutions. If you majored in psychology, can you read my mind?
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. No, I have a degree in psychology. I'm not a psychic. There's a difference. What I can do is understand why you feel or think a certain way. Or at least I can try. Psychology is not impeccable. It's the reason why it took so long for it to be considered science. For example, how are you feeling now?
I'd say captivated.
Well, I'm sure you know, attraction is inherently chemicals. You feel strong about something for the first time because of reactions inside your brain. And that's why. Sorry, what was I saying?
Something about reactions and captivating.
Right, right. You're very attractive, both physically and emotionally. I kinda have a hard time understanding you too. You look a bit estranged. You look different than what you're supposed to.
You're not very good at flirting, are you?
You're flirting with me?
Trying to.
You are definitely the most attractive guy around. James talks big game, but I cannot stand that big ego of his.
I don't think I'm all that.
Let me be the judge of that. What about you? Anyone that caught your eye?
Me? Oh no, not interested in that. Or rather, I wasn't. I mean, Allie seems nice, and her Twitch channel is really fun. And I like Tess, even though she doesn't want to talk to me. So, I guess I'm single.
Good to know. It's like I'm back at high school studying everything the night before an exam. Any tips to stay awake?
Physical excitement helps staying awake.
And with that, Allie is out of the game. It's now between Hunter and Jake, who've seemingly found their own way to keep their eyes wide open.
Looks like it's just you and me. Bet I can keep my eyes on you longer than you can keep yours on me.
Oh, it's on. This is definitely not what I planned on doing here. And maybe that's why it feels so effortless. So nice. Jake is so forward, so confident. I've never met anyone like him. I can't help but wonder what made him the way he is. I want to spend more time with him. Maybe I found someone special here.
Maybe this is the lack of sleep talking, or the fact that in a couple hours one of us is gonna get eliminated. But I feel awful. Just awful. I thought I had this in the bag. I once played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for almost 2 consecutive days without stopping, not even to pee. Instead, I snoozed off even before the charge on my Switch was out. I was out without a single win on Final Destination, for crying out loud. I'm sure I'll stop feeling this horrible after a good night of sleep. This is just my bad brain talking. But closing my eyes won't take away the fact that I'm alone.
Today I woke up anxious. I know I have no reason to, but I feel like many things are changing. Drew started to be particularly observant of Tom. On the other hand, Fiore has been all over Aiden, constantly asking him to play with her. What worries me are the connections within this game. Alliances are everything, and I don't want to be left behind. At least I can talk to Gabby. I might not be in a very good spot game-wise, but I at least have a friend to complain with.
The more time I spend here, the less I remember why in the world I used to love this stupid show. Alright, no, I'm exaggerating. It's not like the show has been made specifically to terrorize me. It would be ridiculous. It's a random TV program, and I'm just a random guy participating to a random challenge about fears. About fears?! Jesus Christ, I'm the most fearful person I know! I was scared of the pregnancy scene in the trailer of Breaking Dawn, for crying out loud! I guess the only asset I have in this challenge is that I'm even too aware of what I'm afraid of. And despite knowing the hosts are spoiled for choice with me, at least I won't be surprised by what I get.
We have found lots of fears on your account, but some were already faced by other contestants. So, we decided to go for something a little different. Fear of shame. Take off your shirt.
No! I can't do that!
What? Why? It's a shirt. It's only for a second. We can leave the other team in the dust.
I'm sorry, I really can't. I can't.
It's just a shirt. I was kept into a cage, alone. If you don't do it, all that effort will be for nothing.
Enough. Screaming at each other will just make us lose time. We respected Miriam's decision when she didn't want to do her fear. We'll do the same for Aiden. We're a team. Let's act like it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine. We only have my fear left, and I don't scare easy. So what happened there? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I just thought maybe you were hiding something too.
I might be. My body is ugly.
I see. So is mine. It's not the same, I'm sure, but I get it a little. Just so you know, while I don't know your body, your way of being is not ugly. Not at all. It's commendable.
Well, I don't know about your face, but your attitude is really pretty. Thanks, Tom.
We couldn't find much information on you, so we have a challenge that we know may cause you some anxiety. You must take off your mask.
I can't do that.
Please make it quick so we can get through the last door.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let him.
I know I let my team down, but there was no way I could expose myself. No one knows I'm here for a very specific reason, and of course I'm not going to reveal it to the viewers out of nowhere. But I need to keep a low profile and blend in for as long as possible. There's a lot at stake, and, well, who am I kidding? When I heard my fear, the last thing that came to mind was the actual reason why I joined this show. I was scared out of my mind, and Aiden just did that, knowing it would get the team mad. Crap. I'm not supposed to get involved with these people, but he proved to be a good friend. The least I can do is the same in return.
I can't believe that damn scaredy cat. If it hadn't been for him and that stupid ninja, we would have won. They are the reason we lost, but they are controlling the vote once again by banding together. It's not fair. The purple team didn't want me and made me switch. This team doesn't want me, and I could be voted out. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, people don't want me, and they want me to go. Maybe I should start to give them a good reason for it.
It's hero lousy mouse mess and sketchy as hell. Or just smell enough I could trip on them. When I sent my audition, I didn't think I was signing up for kindergarten. Well, I guess the class lost one kid. It's not like me and Dan were close, but I'm not blind to the fact he was one of the few allies I could have had. Since I got spared, though, it means the children don't think I'm a threat. Ha! As long as I don't need to stand out, they won't care if I'm still here. Being stabbed titles my biggest upset at that moment. A weapon I don't think Gabby knows the existence of.
A creep with a mask, a fucking psycho, a shitty old lady, a rando with a notebook, and a stupid wimp? I couldn't have asked for a better bunch of dumbasses to trick. I'll admit, I lost my cool before, but it's just my luck Aiden was the one that got the worst of me. He even said my acting was impressive. Idiot. Ideally, I could stick with Wimpy and his alliance. For now. But once we get Gabby and Miriam out, what if I'm the first out to solely protect my innocence? Ugh. For now, I'll just make sure Aiden doesn't betray me. Dibs on Wimpy! We're gonna have so much fun together! Please, pretty
Sure, we can...
Right, let's go!
I can't trust any of you. Miriam, let's go.
Hands off, you little...
Cram it, old lady. I said go.
Okay.
You will all get what you deserve. Just you wait.
Alright, so I guess it's just the two of us, huh? So, well, if we lose again, just thinking worst case scenario, I was thinking of voting for Gabby. Would you be okay with that? Okay, shoot. I see. Have you told anyone yet? Listen, I need you to keep this to yourself. I'll give you an explanation, but please don't tell anyone. I got it under control. Don't worry. I will. You wrote that beforehand? You got anything else? What? Not really. I'm not a huge expert. Well, what about you? Anyone you're interested in? I don't know if you have a page for... Wow, that was fast. Good for you. How much of this conversation have you foreseen? That was a close one. I can't say for sure that Drew won't sell me out to others, but it's either trusting him or finding a way to get him out of the game, and he wouldn't deserve that. Good thing someone level-headed and understanding found out. I can hardly imagine what would have happened if Gabby had been the one. That girl is just too much. I guess I'm being a bit naive believing a kid I just met, but I can't help but wanting to give him the benefit of the doubt. He seems sharp, and he's around the same age as my younger brother. Tony, me and my mom used to go on vacation to the lake, actually. It's been a long time since then. I'm too busy for leisure like that. But I do miss it. The feeling of being like any other man.
I feel terrible. So terrible. How can I make it up to her? Or to Rosa? If I hadn't been so indecisive, if I took a side instead of throwing the vote on myself, maybe Rosa would still be here. But James and Yule insisted that I stick with them, that once the merge hit, Rosa was gonna leave me behind. She's so good at making friends, unlike me, but she didn't deserve this. I don't think Lake knows I didn't actually vote for Rosa Maria, but it's not like that excuses me. Maybe I should give her some space. At least she's still here. James made me choose, and at least Lake's still here.
I don't understand. I was doing fine. I was interacting with peers successfully. I was completing my homework despite the late. I was focused and open-minded to this experience that my parents graciously allowed me to be a part of. Then Rosa Maria undermined all that. All those words about my parents' way of handling my education. They are still in my head. They burn. And now she's gone. We never made up after that discussion. I don't understand.
Lake, I order you to remove your wig.
Well, what are you waiting for, Baldy? We are not losing the challenge because of you. Get a move on.
Okay. Why do I have to feel like this?
Alright. On to the next order then.
No! I am not doing this anymore. I'm leaving.
Leaving? Listen here, bowling ball. You are not screwing us over.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. Being back at home is better than this.
Like,
Don't touch me! I expected everyone to let it happen. I know that people like James and you don't care about me. You are my friend. You are supposed to be my friend. I was there for you when Kai was voted out. I was there for you when Rosa was voted out, even though you contributed to it. Why aren't you being there for me in return?
I am sorry. I am so sorry, Lake.
That's all you're left with then. The feeling of being sorry. It better be enough for you.
Fuck, we were doing so good too. Aren't Germans supposed to be dutiful or some shit? Yo, I don't like this. There better be the merge soon because I'm tired and sick of pretending to like all these dumbasses. I want some new meat to work with. Just the two of us.
Yeah, of course.
I guess the consolation in the shitstorm is that I don't have to see that dirty wig around camp anymore. And it's not like she was a good pawn. As long as me and Jay keep control of both Oliver the lapdog and Maggie the ogre, we'll have no problem moving on to the merge and overcoming whoever comes in our way. Can't believe I have to thank Jake the Twink. Swapping with him had been the best thing that's ever happened to me in this game. Fooling these losers together will be fun.
That was rough. Crystal is constantly reiterating how she's not like her father. But what kind of monster her old man is if this is allowed for her to do? After the challenge ended, Maggie didn't move for a while. I think those two are done. It's not my problem though, so I let her be. It's not like she has the strength to fight back anyway.
I made the merge! I actually made the merge! Pay 50 more to Auntie, Mom. So this is how it feels to be on the other side. Instead of spending the day cleaning up bloodshed the merge is inevitably gonna create. Obviously I owe it to James. I'm beyond grateful that he kept me by his side for so long. There's nothing I wouldn't do for him, no matter how questionable and quite worrying his methods are. Is it bad I'm kinda happy I didn't end up with James or Yule? I feel safer in a way. Maggie seems sweet. And sad. Maybe she can use an ear right about now.
You gotta be honest, I'm not too excited working with Tess. I thought I liked her at the beginning, but after the first attempt, she never really tried to approach me. Maybe I'm being too judgmental, but she's not exactly friendly. If I had a choice, I would have liked to be with someone I'm on better terms with, like Allie. It was really fun to be around. Or Maggie, who seems nice at least. Yes, okay. Or Jake. Jake would have been great. Calling him my partner is definitely too soon, but I'd like to talk to him about it one of these days. But winning takes priority, and if I don't win this, Jake and Allie better do. Though, even if they don't, it would be a victory just knowing my friend and my maybe boyfriend are getting along.
Okay, the good news is, I got a bunch of wood right before it started raining. The bad news is, I didn't have time to find a purging stone.
Stone? You didn't find a rock? Why is that bad news?
Purging stone is to remove curses. Unfortunately, we will have to continue living with the Yanes Bane for a little longer. How tragic.
Yames feels like a ship name, though. Do you think they're...
It wouldn't surprise me, but James doesn't seem into him that way. I don't know about you, though. Maybe?
How can a couple be the perfect combination and the worst matchup at the same time?
Welcome to the world of shipping, my friend. It's a mess. Ah, shit! I thought I avoided the rain. God, come on. It's so cold in here.
Is that a tattoo?
Oh yeah, made it a while ago. Means player 2.
Whoa, didn't think of you as the tattoo type. That's pretty rad. Mine's cooler though. I got a black flaming heart. Does it have a meaning?
It's how I always played with Grandpa. He was always player 1. Not even an earthquake would have been able to take that controller away from him. He was incredible. No matter what he played, it looked like the most incredible game if he had it. When he was at the hospital, he always asked me when we were going to play Mortal Kombat next. 'Cause he learned a new combo. You're right, though. Yours is definitely cooler.
Nah, I did mine after something unremarkable happened. I wish I had one like that, too, to remember my grandma by. She was great. She was a bit grumpy at times, but she knew me like no one else. Maybe it doesn't make much sense.
No, not at all. I get you. My grandpa was exactly the same. He understood what I wanted and what made me happy. My mom doesn't understand my passion and my streaming career, but he was my biggest fan.
She scolded my mom whenever she said I liked girly things.
He would bring down hell whenever mom said streaming wasn't a real job.
She taught me how to cook. We loved baking together.
I loved the weekends because we could play together.
She knew I was gay before I did.
Shut up! He knew I was bi before I did.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
No need for that. Tell me more about your grandma. Today I woke up and I felt so light. Me and Jake didn't win. Unfortunately, the games arrived before we could. But for the first time in so long, I felt seen. I felt like someone really understood me. Is it that easy, though? It feels so good that it's wrong. Like I don't deserve it. Well, I don't want to be this skeptical, but he's a new friend. I have to be careful. Or maybe I'm letting the fact that he's with Hunter get to me.
I was floored when I ended up with Allie. Camping in couples was the perfect chance to get alone time with my player, who is still a fun playmate, despite how weirdly emotive he's becoming. I wanted to keep the fun going, so I was disappointed, and now I adore Allie. I absolutely adore her. After last night, I do wish we talked sooner. Way sooner. It's insane how close I felt to her while knowing her for so little. Maybe I'm just being overly optimistic and I'll beat myself up for it, but fuck it. I think I just met the kind of friend that stays forever.